Hey pal, you ready to have some dinner? Oh wait. It's just a me over here. It's just me in here. That's a funny one. Yeah. Why is there Michigan Road in Indiana? Not that I'm aware of. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess so. I just didn't realize the room was this big. Yep. Phew. I got a little nervous for a second. The last hotel I had, it wasn't this big. I'm not saying this is big, but so I didn't know there was another room for the medical bed. This sucks. One of the problems, I told them that the medical bed needs to be facing the wall, and they didn't. All of you people in the city, do you have any idea how bad your water tastes? This tastes like a pool. Do you understand what I'm saying? Your city water tastes like a pool. It's terrible. Ugh. I'm from Michigan. We have well water. It's not loaded with chlorine. It doesn't taste like a pool like your water does. And pharmaceuticals and fluoride and everything else. You guys, like, do this on a daily basis? I don't know how. So I used to live in a place called the Yak. I mean, Pontiac. For those of you that don't know slang. And they had water full of chlorine. I used to bring spring water to the Yak, to the apartment that I was living in, because I didn't want to drink the water in the Yak. But one day I ran out of water. I ran out of water one day. So I had no choice but to drink this water. And so I got out a cup of water, your chlorine-filled water. I drank it, hopped in the shower about a minute in after I drank the water, and the next thing I know, I am just about vomiting. And it was very difficult to not vomit. After I got that water down, just suddenly the chlorine or something made me sick. It was terrible. Horrible. I ran and got new water outside of that place because it was so bad. Believe me or not, but that charcoal filter is actually working. It took about 10-20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and it's kicking in now. This is that salt that TikTok took away from me. Thanks a lot, TikTok. The salt went viral on TikTok from what I hear, and it disappeared. I live off of this stuff. Literally live off of this stuff. About a teaspoon a day. I understand why it sold out. Apparently I'm over a decade ahead of everybody with this stuff, but nonetheless, TikTok stole my supply of salt. I tried other brands, started getting dizzy. This was the only brand that helped my dizziness. And it sold out. Does anyone know why Celtic sea salt is suddenly so hard to find? TikTok.
TikTok, 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 TikTok. Took my Celtic salt. It went viral on TikTok. Now everyone and their mom is a Celtic salt groupie. I give it till Thanksgiving for this to die down, and they find something else new and shiny.
So, I heard from Daniel Vitalis that flax has the highest levels of phytoestrogens out of pretty much any plant. And I think he was the one that brought that to the public's attention in the natural health industry. But with my current situation with my digestive tract, you'll notice that I use a fairly significant amount of this stuff. So I'm bombarding myself with phytoestrogens. Oh yeah, on top of it, this is soy mayonnaise. What do you guys think? Am I gonna die? It's funny now, but what happens in 10 years if I still have this going on and this is the only thing I can consume? I'm not using your guys' water. I would rather use this water instead. Years ago, my friend that owns a restaurant called One Love Smoothie, he was watching me make smoothies at my grandfather's, which is what started One Love Smoothie. Copied me. But anyway, copied me. Blending up some dandelions, literally. And every time I'm eating, he's always asking, "You eating dandelions?" I'll get it on video and show you guys. He asks quite frequently. I could probably purposely eat in front of him, and he'll ask. And this is a guy that owns a health restaurant. I can't quite say he's the healthiest guy on the planet, though, which is kind of ironic.
Wendy's.
He goes to McDonald's and whatnot. You know, he's doing the best he can. This is the weirdest video I have ever made. I'm literally out of state in Indiana, seeing a GI surgeon that a geneticist referred me to. And the goal is to find out if my insides are collapsing and to figure out the injury. And we suspect that there's a possible chance that my organs are in visceroptosis. And this guy has experience doing surgery on it. So my brother and his girlfriend flew out here to Michigan, across the country, to drive me here because of the brain injury that I have. And you might be asking, well, where's your brother? He's actually in a hotel room on the other side. 3 tablespoons and 4 tablespoons, which is 400 calories, plus the rice, which is about 600, 700, 800, no, about 500, 500, 600, 700, 800, close to 1,000 calories of food right here. Plus, yeah, or maybe a little bit over, who knows. That tasted terrible. This is Spectrum mayonnaise, by the way. So I'm hoping once I eat, that thing called anxiety will go away. Because when you eat, you go into a parasympathetic state because your body knows that there is no threat unless the threat is your own thought process. I'm already here. There's nothing I can do to change my situation as I go back home, but I don't want to be home, even though I'm anxious, because this doctor is my chance of getting better, you know? I'm kind of being dramatic here with the whole making an egg salad sandwich thing on top of a bowl of rice. Hey pal, you ready to have some dinner? Oh wait, it's just a me over here. It's just me in here. My brother's in the other room. I brought everything with me. Everything. And my brother is in the entertainment industry as an animator and has experience with film. But what do? I don't ask him to help me film this vlog, nor did I bring my tripod. That's a funny one. Yeah. So I'm letting things sink in right now that I'm not alone, but I don't know why I didn't ask my brother and his girlfriend to hang out. What's wrong with me? And why is he not? We're weird. I don't know what's wrong with us as a family. He's probably sleeping, actually. It's pretty late. It's midnight. For some reason, the GPS sent us north in Michigan to go to Indiana. I looked at the map and it made sense. But I messaged my friend and I said, hey, I'm pretty close to your smoothie shop. Well, sort of. About an hour. Unfortunately, not close enough to say hello. I sent him a screenshot like 3 or 4 hours later, of us in Indiana. He's like, wait a minute, I'm really confused. You sent me a screenshot of you near me going up north. And now suddenly, you're hours away south. And he cussed. Like, I can't say the cuss word. You're south. It's not funny without his wording. Anyway, it was funny. You can believe me. So I seem like I'm doing okay. I feel like I might be. I'm okay. I can't even think about it. I'm not gonna. The moment I remind myself that I am hundreds of miles away from home, I start getting really anxious. Quite badly. But with my health issues, no. I can't go any further. I can't say any more about not being there. Oh, did I record that? Oops. How did I... Oh, wave activation? I'm stuck in a conundrum here. I rest laying down. Just bear with me here, I'm tired. I'll sleep a few hours laying down, and then I'll sleep sitting up to get real sleep. Because for some reason I can't just do completely vertical. Well, for obvious reasons. When it's vertical, it's painful. The question is, I see the doctor tomorrow at 2. It's 11 a.m. right now. Do I just rest laying down until tomorrow? Or can I somehow maybe get some sleep? I don't know. If I don't get the right sleep, I could have a flare-up of akathisia and end up in a hospital, possibly. Which is why my brother's here. Because I'm shaking, terrified of that from happening. No, seriously. I am just terrified. I'm gonna try... Watch this. I'm going to try calling my friend and see if I can get him to ask me if I'm eating dandelion. I'll try to leave it uncut as much as possible, alright? I'm calling him. You know his name, right? I'll ask him if he knows what I'm eating.
What's that, man?
Hey, I just have a quick question. Are you naked? Oh my gosh.
No, I just got home. I'm laying back, getting ready to lay down.
So, I'm vlogging, uncut, and I have a question for you.
Okay.
What do you think I'm eating right now?
Is that it right there? Do I get to... Is that it? Am I looking at it?
Sort of. Just what comes to your mind when you think of me eating?
Dandelions. Dandelion cream cheese.
I vlogged telling everybody on YouTube that you would say it, that I'm eating dandelions. I kind of...
What's that? What is it? A piece of baguette with cream cheese and dandelion?
I'm eating a egg salad sandwich with rice cakes.
Oh, you still do the rice cakes. That's what it is. Rice cake.
Yeah. I missed that bread. It was actually pretty good.
I actually like rice cakes.
The Lundberg brand that are salted are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
I've had the unsalted ones too. I don't mind them.
Yeah, they're alright. These are unsalted.
Something about the way they installed them in my mouth.
They're tougher for some reason.
The salt breaks it down.
Look at this. Look at this thing. No, I'm just kidding. Sound like that guy.
Look at this thing right here. New trend alert.
I'm in a hotel by myself. My brother's in.
Look at this thing right here.
Yeah, is that what you said? Look at this thing.
Look at this thing right here. This is happening in Japan and it's called sumiki. Basically what you do is you drop your kid off and they play with wooden blocks and become smart.
Look at this thing. We could have vlog companions for people that are by themselves in hotels.
Someone please start this here.
Charge $10 an hour easy.
This place charges $15 an hour per kid and
be a good job. I don't know.
That guy's a genius, dude, on what he did with that gas station.
Oh yeah, I can't believe he's still getting away with it.
all right, look at this guy right here. You will not believe what he did. So this guy walked into Buc-ee's, which is a Texas billion-dollar gas station. It's like a redneck Disney. And he noticed they didn't sell any of their products online, which he could not believe. So one day he walked into Buc-ee's and bought one of everything. It cost about $3,000. He wanted to pull a viral publicity stunt. After buying one of everything, he took professional photos of all of them, put them up on a website, and started cold emailing reporters about what he was doing. He wanted to get Buc-ee's attention because they wouldn't respond to his cold emails. Finally, the reporters wrote a bunch of articles. It went viral. Buc-ee's reached out to him and said, hey, we actually don't mind what you're doing. We just don't want you to impersonate us. So make a couple changes on your website. That was 4 years ago. And today that business does multiple millions of dollars per year. And here's guess what? That's me. I did that. I'm that guy in all these articles. Me and my partner Kirk did this. He runs the business, and it's an amazing business. So follow me if you want more stories like this.
And they're okay with it. They're supporting him, I think.
Well, they love it. I'm surprised they didn't do online instead and sue him.
Yeah. Or
Like,
buy it off of him for something.
Someone asked for water. Instead of giving them a cup of water, which cost me 10 cents, right? Or whatever for the cup. Bottle of water cost me the same. So I give them a bottle of water.
For $1.
And they remember for free
Oh.
a lot of times. And they remember that. Not all the time. Not all the time. Just to that person that's looking to get a drink that don't want to spend money and that thing, so they come and ask me for a water, and I'm like, okay, here you go. And then they remember that, so when they do get $1, they spend it at my shop.
Ah. It's funny you say that because I remember I was skateboarding years ago in Traverse City, and I was just sweating bullets bad afterwards because I forgot how hot it is up north. And we were at McDonald's, and the guy at McDonald's was like, "Do you want water?" I'm like, "I don't have any money." And he just did this. He just gave me some free water, and I will remember it forever. Seriously.
Yeah, and at McDonald's, it is free to get a cup of water. However, for someone to notice and call you out and volunteer water to you, that's extra. That's an extra gesture.
Yeah. And so I'll never forget it.
That's something as simple as a water. I kind of want to watch that show Silo. Yeah, it's about a colony of people that live in a silo. Well, it just so happened there's a bunch of these silos. They're like underground circle bunkers, and the tops of them stick out of the ground, and they play a video, but it looks like a live feed of what's really out front, and it's dangerous, but it's really, and they show a recording of a fake video, if that makes any sense, so it's really not what people think it's dangerous to go outside.
Oh, but it's not.
And I don't think it is. Yeah.
It's like there's an episode of Doctor Who to where people are driving like less than a mile per hour in a circle and they don't know it. Doctor Who's like, "How long have you been down here?" He's like, "Oh, 15 years. We're almost there." He's like, "What's wrong? What?" It turns out that there was somebody keeping them down in this ventilated system driving in circles for their entire lives. It was pretty messed up.
Yeah, exactly. See, another thing, an idea. I don't know what kind of laboratory you're working with right now, but maybe someone else has already tried this. However, people say that we're batteries, right? That video, remember? Like we're batteries, salt, water, blah, 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 blah. What if we took, instead of nickel, because if we're batteries, we're technically the best ingredient for a battery. Like, we're better than lithium, you know? We don't have to plug in.
Yeah.
So, what if you take water, salt, oxygen, all the ingredients, whether they're going inward or outward, and you combine them somehow, and then you almost have a salt battery,
but you're the battery?
With oxygen involved, and it's kind of like, maybe we have to take a little piece of DNA and put it into a little circle thing, and then a glass bulb around that with oxygen that goes in the bulb around the DNA that oxygenates the DNA.
Sounds like you're making a targeted DNA hydrogen bomb.
No, and then a mist of ionized H2O inside the dome, creating a little bit of its own atmosphere. And then we got a battery in a ball, a glass dome. A terrarium battery.
With your own body?
Dude.
Do you know that there's a girl from like high school recently that found a way to make a flashlight with our own electricity from our bodies?
Yeah, I believe it, because when the moment we're conceived with a flash of light.
Yeah, what did God say? In the beginning let there be light.
A shock of static light of some sort.
In the beginning let there be light.
Exactly, the beginning.
Well, in the beginning,
let there be light. We should probably open a window.
So you're by yourself, out of state, in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Instead of splurging on like Hershey bar, you got a rice cake. I love it. It's my favorite.
If I wasn't allergic, I'd be eating everything right now. My brother and his girlfriend are probably eating up some
good food right now.
If you weren't allergic to life, what would you be eating right now?
I don't know. What do they have?
Just come out of the biodome. Don't know.
Yeah, I was living
There's
in
a couple things you could eat, because a lot of this stuff is very health conscious now, but it's so expensive. But just those, like, not necessarily Quest bars, but in the bar aisles at gas stations or Costco, they have, but some is really, it's like the expensivest store.
I better turn off my vlog before I run out of juice. Recording earlier, talking about your restaurant, and then you weren't talking about it, now you're talking about it again.
Yeah, but if you had the ability, I need a human to come up here, because I want to make Dubai chocolates, I want to make gummies, I want to do these things. I want to make wellness shots, which I do by the order, but I want to have them made individual, like, containers people can buy so they can take them.
But if this surgeon here picks me up, I'll be there. Not forever, but I'll be up there.
I can't believe I thought you were driving right by me. I was going to wait. I go home tonight thinking you were going to drive back.
I thought I would be close enough to you, but apparently you were another hour away. I was like halfway up north, and you were still not in my direction.
Did you go to Mount Pleasant today?
It drove us halfway up Michigan to then go left to Indiana for some reason. So that was today.
Oh, because it wanted you to take 27.
I don't know which one, but yeah, it took a highway off the side of the state a little.
You took 27, yeah. Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh.
Is that like Pontiac equivalent or something?
Yeah, basically, except like instead of wig shops, they have strip shops, stripper joints.
Are you like me too, that just searches for movies longer than the movie? You're just looking for a movie for more than the length of the movie itself?
Anytime I watch TV, that's fine.
Yeah, same here. I used to drive my ex-girlfriend crazy. She'd like, just pick something. I'm like, no, it's gotta be good. I don't want to watch that. Spent so much time looking.
Nobody wants to watch that. Well, I could watch Hunger Games 2, but I don't remember the first one.
Oh my god, I'm so nauseous because I'm so stressed. I watch a lot of kid stuff, to be honest with you.
A lot of what?
Kid shows and movies. It's 1:32 a.m. and I'm exhausted from the trip. Thankfully I got sleep before we left, but still never enough. Never enough. Hence going to this surgeon. But I just feel so down. And my brother's just a room across. But believe it or not, these past 6 years, this is the first night that I've slept by myself, because I've always been around somebody within talking distance just in case I start fainting from the injury. And so I'm a little bit nervous from that. And when you get really tired, you just get really down. It's like, it reminds me of the Bible. Was it Elijah? He ran off out of the city. There was a war going on. I need to do more Bible study, apparently. And he hid in a cave, and he was depressed. And God did what you wouldn't expect him to do. He gave him a cake, or you could call it a meal, whatever version you've heard, cake or a meal. He sent an angel to give it to him, I'm pretty sure. And God told him to take a nap, eat and take a nap. So I just had my meal, and I need some rest. And so when God tells his own kid, take a nap, it just goes to show that I'm not going to be too hard on myself that I'm struggling to sleep and feel down and terrible. I should feel down and terrible right now. Pretty crazy how fast I get exhausted and wiped out. But it was good that I got to call my friend and remind myself this. It's a lot of times with anxiety, if you just remind yourself the truth of what's going to come up next, a lot of that anxiety goes down. That's what I'm learning, at least recently. So 1:30, by like 11, we renew one of the rooms, and then from there, 2 o'clock is the doctor's appointment. So it's 1 a.m. right now, and by 1 p.m. I'll be out of this building. Doctor's appointment, leave the doctor's at 3, and we're back going home to Michigan. So it's like I fall asleep, hopefully. I should. I'm pretty wiped out this time. Get my sleep, and the next thing I know, this will be over, and I'll be home. But
This sucks. It reminds me of, I don't know why, maybe the exhaustion. It reminds me of being in hospitals. I know what it is. Being so far from home doesn't feel good. If I got back into entrepreneurship and I had the opportunity to travel, I'm sure I would. Some luxury places, but anyway, I'm not lighting. If I traveled again, or if I started traveling as an entrepreneur, would I? My brother and I, we went up to my grandfather's house and stuff, and he's gone places too himself. I like being home. I like being home. I don't like being out. It's my safe space, you know? Being in those hospitals and some random hotel in Indiana. It's not terrible, but since I don't feel good, it is. It'd be fun on occasion with the right friends, I guess, but it's like, hey, there's this, it doesn't look too big here, but it's a 50-inch TV. I could watch a good movie, but I don't feel good enough to. Got my iPad. Could work on my trade of being an artist. Thought I would share for those of you that have health issues yourself, because I want you to know this stuff is relatable. So what I'm saying right now, I guarantee anybody that's left home has felt this way, especially when you're sick. And to add on to it, I'm sleeping on a foam wall, which things could be worse, but that alone is fine. But the issue is that the doctors damaged my brain with akathisia with their pills. It's so hard to get to doctor's appointments because of that. It's frustrating. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just down. And my friend was wiped out. He was exhausted. He's always exhausted at the end of the day for his smoothie shop. He works so hard, I don't know how he does it. No idea. I remember back in the day when he was sleeping at my house a little bit, I gave him a couch to sleep on. He put his head down. We were just playing a video game like 10 minutes earlier. Not even 10 minutes. The moment he put his head down, he was out. He was so exhausted. He gets so exhausted in life. It's crazy. He's always working hard. I've never seen anyone work that hard, ever, except for him. And as a business partner, I know that if he just does the right things, he should make it. And if I can get back on my feet, I can help him get there faster. We had a business together, and then I got sick. So, it's cool to see that he's got his restaurant. Anyway, this video is going to get too long if I don't stop yapping. My trip's almost over. Then I'll be back home, bored and frustrated. Hey, but maybe this doctor will figure it out. My mom was saying, what if this whole time Indiana was the answer? And technically, she might be right. She might be. We'll find out here in like 5 seconds in the video. Seeing the right doctor, the geneticist that leads me to this specific surgeon, it could work. Could. Possibly. If not, it's Mayo Clinic. I'll find out soon. You'll find out sooner. That's confusing. Time travel. Video editing travel. I'm just down. I miss being productive. I want to be productive. And I'm stuck in this hotel, which is a good thing. It's been years since I've done a very serious appointment. So I'm going to quit talking and rest my mind for it. And the food pain. So yeah, pain from eating, seeing a GI surgeon, right decision. Actually, there's one last thing I want to say. I saw this in the Bible. Again, sorry for preaching at you. Crushed, but not perplexed. Is that perplexed but not crushed? Oh my. I am so tired I can't even get scripture right. Perplexed but not... one or the other. You guys know. Perplexed but not crushed? I should Google this. Yeah, so there's a Bible verse that says, we are hard-pressed but not crushed. Perplexed but not in despair. So even though I'm miserable, somehow inside the core of myself, I'm alright. I'm alright. I know where my home is. And then there's another part that, on occasion, you say you're okay when you're not. Some of that's, true, too. But there's a core of me that knows I'm fine. Not a denial type of fine. It's just, spiritually, I know. It's weird to be in that state. To be able to say, in a dark moment, not too bad right now, considering. I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't feel good. Stressed. Still got some humor in me. Pressed on both sides, but not crushed. Depressed and anxious. Scared, but not crushed. And I still got my comedic side. I don't know how to explain it. And my heart's crying though. I've got my family next to me across the hotel and not able to spend the time I want with my family. That's not fun. But I do have some time with my family. So hey, soon doctor's appointment. I'm going to... I might try sleeping sitting up. We'll find out. Oh yeah, and also that big meal that I had kicked in, so I feel a little bit better. That was the second meal that I had for the day. I had this small Amy's burrito in the morning, and then that was it. So that meal is making me feel a little bit better, too. So glad to have had that. Whew, I feel way better, actually. My blood sugar probably tanked on me. Try and sleep. Watch some Jackie Chan or something. I couldn't sleep sitting up, so I had no choice but to sleep laying down, obviously. And I wasn't sure I was going to make it for a moment. I don't know how to explain it. I didn't realize how exhausted I was. I laid down and my ears started ringing because I was so exhausted from the trip. So that could be part of why I couldn't sleep sitting up, but I tried for hours and I just couldn't do it. So the moment I woke up in here, I started coughing uncontrollably. It smells like a perfume party in here, combined with the activated charcoal, creating fresh air in here that is as fresh as a tropical rainforest bottled up and brought into the building. As I was getting up, housekeeping conveniently knocked on my door moments after I woke up, which was very confusing, how she knew that I just woke up. I guess this hotel is very efficient. That was very interesting. They were ready to kick me out of this room the moment I woke up. I don't know what type of technology they have, but I want it. Be some good business. We could have gotten an extension until noon, but I decided to get the room for the rest of the day, and that means we'll leave at 1-ish. I got a whole hotel extra until 1, so I'm very tempted to go swimming or something in the pool, because I just spent over $100 for an extra hour. I feel like I need to do something with that money because it feels like a total waste, but I have no choice because of my health. So good morning. Apparently, traveling with my brother equates to dreaming about playing drums. Which makes sense because we've both played drums since we were kids. So it's a very, what they would call, I don't even like saying it, but I'll say it. It's like a core memory. Yeah. I don't like being trendy like these kids these days. Oh, hello? I got so tired in the middle of the night, it started triggering the terror of akathisia, and I started crying, simply thinking to myself, I want to go home. It was to the point where I almost didn't want to even go to the doctor's appointment. But then I remembered R.C. Sproul telling a story of a woman and a husband. The woman was in a lot of pain, and R.C. Sproul got really frustrated that the doctors weren't giving any medication. She said she wanted to go home, and the husband responded saying, but if we go home, we'll have to just come back and do this over again. And I realized that would be me, and it would be really, really unwise to do that because we just drove hundreds and hundreds of miles, and my brother traveled literally across the country. This is a very interesting position. I thought it was creative, but now I'm realizing it's just kind of bizarre. I tried to juxtapose moments earlier in this video, but based on my cognitive capabilities right now, I'm not quite certain to post the juxt of anything, but at least I tried. I don't know if I mentioned this, but there's a pool here, and since I spent hundreds of dollars, I think I should use it. My brother and his girlfriend and I went traveling to Traverse City to my grandfather's, and we went to the sand dunes, hiked all the way across the sand dunes.
They abandoned me.
While I was running off of only almond energy. I only ate almonds. I don't know why. I didn't have much food with me, so I just literally just ate almonds that day because of my allergies, food allergies. But I asked my brother and his girlfriend if they wanted to take an Ussie, which I learned from my friend Ryan that I was on the phone with. An Ussie means a selfie together. And then I hopped in the Great Lakes of Michigan to go swimming, but they didn't, and I enjoyed myself. So I think it's going to become a routine thing with my brother and his girlfriend and I, for them to stand there awkwardly while I go swimming by myself. Definitely having akathisia. Great Gatsby. It's you blowing the air. It's you. Is that why I'm fumigating? I should sleep.
Because I'm biased, focused on dysautonomia, I'm clearly not showing very much interest in your anatomical injury that you specifically traveled here for. I'm totally sorry your family spent thousands of dollars on this appointment.
It's not very often you get to see some bamboo. And so when you've got this one odd case, like my counselor said, you would think that would be a opportunity for a doctor to get excited to try and figure out what's wrong with this guy, and it would be fun in a sense. And for some reason we can't seem to find somebody to strike the right curiosity. I know the medical system and anything in general,
On West New York Street for 1 mile.
you have your own system that you follow to do things. But as artists, we know better than anybody is once you know the rules, you need to break them to get the answers that you want or the results that you want. And this is a situation where the rules need to be broken. And it's like fighting tooth and nails to get those rules broken.